Mic check 1, 2, 3. We're live at Eastwood High School. The Cougars taking on the hometown Troopers. Cool.
Yep, mic check 1, 2. We're back for another Friday night of high school football, deep into district play now. Welcome into the red zone. And we start with our cool. Well, we're back for another Friday night of high school football, deep into district play now. Welcome into the red zone, and we start with our game of the week. CBS 4 sports reporter Evan O'Regan is live at Trooper Stadium for the battle between Eastwood and Franklin. Still going on right now, Evan.
Yeah, that's right, James. We are late in the fourth quarter, and of course, we're talking about a district rivalry. In District 1 6A D1, it's the Eastwood Troopers and the Franklin Cougars. Now, each team coming into this game 1-1 in district play, so of course, we're talking about playoff implications at this point in the season. Franklin won the coin toss, elected to defer in this one, and they get in the end zone on their second possession of the game after a forced safety on a Troopers punt. Franklin quarterback Lucas Garza throws a quick screen pass to the left side and finds his man, big and powerful Ernie Powers, 32 yards to the house. Cougars lead this one 9-3. Following an Eastwood interception, Franklin wastes no time taking advantage of the Trooper blunder. First play of the second quarter, Garza finds Santiago Perez for 6, and the visiting Cougars look like they're in control early, taking a 16-3 lead. But not so fast, say the Troopers. They answer right back. Science finds Jaden Martinez for a gorgeous connection right down at the 1-yard line. That sets up a direct snap to Jude Walker, and he punches it in, and Eastwood is right back in the ballgame. It is a one-score affair. Then back and forth we go. Cougars and Troopers alike clicking on offense. He's quickly finding the end zone. First, it's Franklin, a 10-yard touchdown run for Atreyu De La Riva, putting the Cougs ahead by 2 scores again, but then the Troopers respond quickly. Science finds Walker as he fights through 2 defenders and into the end zone for a 32-yard score. We'd end the half with Franklin in front, 23-17. Right now we have just over a minute left to play. Cougars firmly in front in this one. Ernie Powers putting this one on ice. He now has 4 touchdowns on the game, and the Cougars are in front 44-27. That looks like we're going to have we're seeing Eastwood drive down the field, so we'll update you on our website, cbs4local.com, on the final score. And with the win tonight, whoever comes out on top goes to the 3rd place in the district, behind Eastlake and Pebble Hills. Reporting live from Eastwood High tonight, Evan O'Regan, CBS 4 Sports.
All right, thanks, Evan. We'll get to both of those teams a bit later. But right now, over to Conquest Stadium, Del Valle riding high. Hanks looking to knock off the top team in their district, but there's a lot of firepower on offense for Del Valle. Jake Fetty to Jonathan Estrada to open up scoring. And if there is a team that can stop this offense, we sure haven't found it yet. A bit later, Fetty rolling to his right, looking deep, has Dylan Gonzalez along the sideline. 34-yard pitch and catch for another score, 14-0 DV. Now, still first quarter, Fetty taking another shot down the field. This time, he's able to connect with Josiah Nunez, who toe taps in the end zone for another Del Valle touchdown. They would put up 28 points in that opening period. Starters wouldn't even have to play the whole game in this one, as the Conquistadores stay unbeaten with a 71-0 shutout win. At R.R. Jones Stadium tonight, the Huskies looking to bounce back from their first district loss last week up against El Paso High tonight, and the offense cooking early. Evan Rivera slant to Corwan Martin puts the Huskies on the board first. Chapin would force a 3-and-out. Next drive, Rivera searching in the pocket, gets flushed out, gets stripped, and the Tigers are able to fall on it, so they take over, but not for long. Their first place, Martin Gonzalez, looking to the end zone and is intercepted by Terrence Hall in number 11. Going to get down the sideline, take it all the way back into Tiger territory. Setting up this just a few plays later, Rivera throwing the jump ball. Brent Hallman Jr. goes up over 3 El Paso defenders for the touchdown. Chapin would score 21 unanswered points to open up the game. They cruise from there for the 42-16 win. Now to the SAC 1 and back to the 1-6A district, Pebble Hills and Montwood. The Spartans starting to build a season in large part thanks to their quarterback, Joe Fernandez. He finds Julian Vasquez down the seam. Spartans strike first in that one. And behind Fernandez, well, they've just got one of the best running backs in the city, Zarian Quarles. The dude can do some damage. This time it wasn't even necessary. His O-line parts his way like the Red Sea, and he walks in for a score. And shout out to head coach Ryan Warner. He steps into the job. A bit of a rocky first few weeks against some good teams, but now this squad firing on all cylinders. Pebble Hills able to pick up the big win, 38-7. They move to 2-1 in their district. They'll play Eastwood next week. Right next door at the SAC 2, Eastlake, they're the district leaders taking on a scrappy Socorro team that's gotten themselves a couple wins. Luke Lamelli, one of the top passers we have in the city, doing a whole lot of that tonight. Jayden Sharp fights and comes down with it for the Tug. Falcons, they would be able to keep it rolling. Lamelli, quick slant to Junior Trotman. One cut, and he's doing anything but trotting. Breakaway speed to get in for another Eastlake score. They stay undefeated in district play and get above 500 on the year at 4-3 now. It's going to be a tight race down the stretch. Falcons 3-0 in the district. Pebble Hills, like I said, 2-0 now, and we await the official winner of Eastwood and Franklin. They'll move to 2-1. It's looking like it's going to be the Cougars. So we got a lot of good football coming up in this next few weeks. Now to college football. After their blowout loss to Jack State on Wednesday night, some news breaking today. CBS 4 has confirmed that New Mexico State offensive coordinator Tyler Wright is no longer with the team or university, according to NMSU. The decision comes after Wright was placed on a leave of absence following a series of racist, sexist, and homophobic tweets from over a decade that resurfaced. Now, Wright was hired as the special teams and tight ends coach back in 2021. Then, with the hiring of Tony Sanchez as the head coach prior to this year, he was promoted to offensive coordinator. Still unclear what the future will hold for that position at NMSU. That's the Red Zone. Vanya?
Well, look up at the sky. You might just see something that usually is only visible in the Great White North. The dazzling photos of the Northern Lights from right here at home. That's next on CBS 4 at 10 on your side.